habits, for they become your character. And then watch your character, for it becomes your destiny. The degree that you will receive in just a few moments will represent many things. It will be a reward for your academic excellence. It will be a reminder of a debt that you can never repay your parents and grandparents. It will be both a source of relief and respect for your professors. But more than anything, it is, in fact, a license to learn. So remember this day, for it shall pass quickly. Remember the faces of your fellow students who are seated around you, and know that some of them you may never see again. Remember fair Morgan, her orange and her blue, and never let go of your alma mater. We, the Board of Regents, salute you, the members of the class of 2021. Good luck, congratulations, and Godspeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chairman Mkume, for those powerful remarks on behalf of the Morgan State University Board of Regents. Ladies and gentlemen, Morgan State University is highly privileged and exceptionally honored this morning to have as our commencement speaker one of this nation's most gifted and passionate advocates for public higher education. We are honored to have with us Dr. Michael V. Drake, the 21st President of the University of California, a world-renowned system of 10 campuses, 5 medical centers, 3 nationally affiliated labs, more than 280,000 students, and 230,000 faculty and staff. Prior to assuming his current position as president of the University of California, Dr. Drake previously served as president of the Ohio State University from 2014 until June of 2020. With the exception of those 6 years at Ohio State, Dr. Drake's entire academic career has been at the University of California, including serving as chancellor of UC Irvine for 9 years, from 2005 to 2014, and as the system-wide vice president for health affairs from 2000 to 2005. Dr. Drake's remarkable career in higher education is rivaled only by his extensive public service experience. He has occupied multiple roles across the higher education segment, including having served on the board of directors and having chaired the board of practically every national association in higher education, including the American Medical Association, the National Eye Institute, the Association of American Medical Colleges, in multiple commissions on health in the state of California. He is the former chair of the board of the Association of American Universities, or the AAU, the Association of Public and Grant Universities, the Association of Academic Health Centers, and the National Collegiate Athletic Association, the NCAA. He's just actually coming off of serving as chair of the Board of Governors for the NCAA. And he is currently a member of the Board of Directors of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and he is chair of the Board of Directors of the Commonwealth Fund. As demonstrated by this extraordinarily diverse list of organizations, Dr. Michael Drake is a man of broad learning, he's a man of expansive interests, and he's a man of boundless compassion for others. And of course, he has a Morgan connection, of which he is going to share with us, I am hopeful. And so, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a rousing national treasure Morgan State University welcome this morning to our commencement speaker, Dr. Michael B. Drake.
Thank you very much for that wonderful and overly generous introduction. Wonderful to see all of you here this morning. Great pleasure for me to be returning to Morgan State University. Let me say good morning to the graduates and congratulations on your incredible achievements. I'd like to say that to the regents, to the families, to the graduates, it's a great pleasure to be here today. I was honored to be invited to speak on such an important occasion, on a triumph really for every one of you and for those who helped you to get here. I was originally going to speak at Morgan State's commencement ceremony a year ago, but that ceremony, of course, was postponed because of the COVID pandemic. This was my first cross-country trip in some time, and actually the first time I've been on an airplane in a year, and it was a fascinating thing to get back on an airplane, and I'll say comforting to have some sense of normalcy, which I hope that we return to. That cramped leg space never felt so good. I've spoken at many graduation ceremonies over the years. I've had pleasure and honor. I've had the pleasure to share the microphone with presidents and senators, governors, county award members, and many, many others. But today stands out, honestly, something that's particularly special to me. And that's because I'm here at Morgan State. For as long as I can remember, Morgan State University has been the definition of what a college was to me. And that's because both of my parents are Morgan State alumni. They're both gone now. They would both be over 100 years old if they were still with us, but they met on this campus in 1933. I'll tell you a little bit more about them in a minute, but for now I'll say that Morgan shaped the course of their lives and their futures, and the futures of their children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren, and actually my father lived to see a great-great-grandchild. And my parents couldn't be here with us today, but actually I brought something from home. This is a copy of the Spencerian. It was the yearbook from 1937 that we've had at home for all these years. And so when I open this, I see my mother and father actually photographs of them before they met in different activities that they were doing. My father was an active football player, spent many hours on this field, and my mother in many organizations. So they're not here with us in the flesh, but they're here with us in spirit. And I brought this to hold to be with me here today. Let me say that this wonderful historic institution has had a wonderful impact on the lives of so many people in so many communities. That's evident here today. Some of you graduating are the first in your families to graduate and attain a college degree. What an amazing achievement. Can we give a round of applause? And you know, to everyone who's the first in the family to graduate, it means the first time that the family members are able to attend or watch in streaming. So for the entire family, for the history, for the legacy that you're creating, really a round of applause for the three. And some of you are graduating with other things. We have students who overcome many obstacles, in your lives. There are people who have disabilities and those who have invisible disabilities. There are people who have different pathways through life. We really want to honor all of you who made it here and are here today to celebrate. And let me say that Morgan State will serve you well in the future, and perhaps sometime 50 years, or maybe even, in my case, as it is 84 years from now, your children or grandchildren will be standing on a stage like this, talking to the next generation coming forward. And what a year this has been. A year of real sacrifice and real loss. So much that we can sometimes become almost numb to the reality of it all. But I know that many here with us today have felt and suffered that loss, and that each life is precious, and that even if our loved ones have lived a long life, we love them still, we miss them, and we mourn their passing. And this was certainly no easy time to be a college student. You can never forget that making here today is significant, a unique achievement. Only you know the moments of doubt and fear you overcame to be sitting here today. Only you can feel the true pride in having done so, and perhaps having helped friends and classmates do the same. The strength you have demonstrated by simply being here, receiving your degree, is something we should pause to acknowledge and honor. Can we take a moment to marvel at resilience? You know, as we contemplate resilience, which is the word of the year, I think, I'd like to turn to poet Lucille Clifton. Clifton once served as the poet laureate of the state of Maryland and also spent time as a visiting professor at the University of California, Santa Cruz, in addition to her Oregon roots. She passed away here in Baltimore. In her poem, Won't You Celebrate With Me, she wrote, I made it up here on this bridge between starshine and clay. My one hand holding tight, my other hand, come celebrate with me that every day something has tried to kill me and has failed. This poem evokes the triumph inherent in resilience. It speaks to the joy we can seek even in the face of struggle. We find ourselves in such a moment now, a larger struggle for our nation and for our planet. We're facing intense personal and professional and political challenges in the midst of this pandemic. And we continue to witness and live really the brutal realities of racism, of injustice, of police violence. Today, I'd like to envision how together, facing these struggles, we can nevertheless move forward and help create the future that we all deserve. Doing that will take all of us, and especially every one of you, contributing your gifts, your authentic selves, and your convictions. You will need to replenish your stores of resilience as you move forward, but please hear this, you do not have to do this alone. As you celebrate this milestone today, take comfort and find strength in your great achievement, graduating from this outstanding university. You are now part of a very special family and a very special history. It has been a launch pad for agents of change, for the world, for the community, and for families, including families like mine. For a moment, let me speak a bit about my family. My modern family story really began here in Oregon. My mother, Beatrice Hayes, found her way, actually that's the first time her name would have been said at an age like this since 1937, so I'm going to pause for a second. Okay. My mother, Beatrice Hayes, found her way to Oregon State in a way that some of you may relate to. Someone believed in her, and that paved the pathway forward for her to get an education. She grew up in Youngstown, Ohio, graduated from high school in the depths of the Depression. But she happened to be a lady named Alice Warner Parham, who worked in Oregon State, and she saw promise in my mother. And she told my mother that she could thrive here. Her mother was proud Delta, I will say. I hear that. And so my mother put her mind to it. She was a swimmer, active in the YWCA, which had a pool. She got a job at the Youngstown YWCA teaching swimming lessons for $1 a day. She taught for 13 weeks. That was 65 days, she earned $65. And $65 was enough money for a one-way bus ticket from Youngstown to Baltimore to pay her registration with $5 to spare. And that was all she had. She got a job here and went on to graduate, and that was wonderful. My father's story at Oregon began a little differently. He was a great high school athlete. He was deeply passionate about growing up. He set high school records in New Jersey, where he grew up. And he was an active football player, but there was no football for him after high school except going to college. So reluctantly, he went to college. Now, I tell people that he went to college to play football. But the real story is he went to college because that was the only place he could continue playing football. So he came to play football in the daytime and cards at night. So he got good at midwest and blocking people. But then he met my mother. And first she said she was not impressed at all with him. He was 6'1" and 200 pounds and captain of the team, but She thought he was a little rough and tumble, and he didn't impress her. So her hobby was singing, so he did the obvious thing. He bought a suit and a tie and joined the glee club. He could hold the tune if you wrote it down and put it in his hand, but otherwise, you needed to be careful. But it was she who inspired him to finish his degree, and I'm sure that it was her encouragement that also led him to attend medical school and becoming a physician. They had a wonderful life together, I'll say. They were married for just over 70 years. My mother died, and you can applaud that 70 years. It's a long time. My father practiced medicine until he passed away in his sleep at home at 99. He lived to meet his great-great-granddaughter, so they had wonderful lives together. Morgan State was the beginning of my parents' story, and it prepared them for chapters that came later when they became pillars of their community and agents of change. And the same is true for those of you graduating here today. The most important thing to have learned in your time at Morgan is probably not something you read in a book or heard in a lecture. It's how to go out there and make real, lasting change. You know, when I first heard the word commencement, it seemed like the wrong word to me. It seemed like if you're graduating, that graduation comes when you finish something, I thought. But then I learned that actually the commencement really is the beginning of the rest of your lives. There is great need, great opportunity for you to help heal the world and to heal what is wounded in our world. Our world is your world. The future is your future. And within you is everything you need to change it, to build it, and to make it better for all of us. No one should limit you or tell you what you can or cannot do. You are the masters of your destiny. I'm reminded of the book, The Enigma of Arrival by Nobel laureate J.S. Naipaul. And the theme of the book is that whenever we arrive in a place, we already have thought about that and what that place is going to be like. But it's never quite what we thought about, because when we envisioned it in the future, we weren't in it. We were looking at it, but we weren't in it. And your real future is going to be a future that you are actually in, that you create. You are a critical component of your future. And we need you to commit yourselves to creating the future that we all want, the future we need, the future that we deserve, and I know that you can. I know that you will. I want to close with a short poem by another Indian writer, Rabindranath Tagore. And he observed about a century ago, I slept and dreamt that life was joy. I awoke and saw that life was service. I acted, and behold, service is joy. Congratulations, class of 2021. I wish for you all a life of great joy. Thank you, thank you.
Please join me again in giving a round of applause to Dr. Drake. Thank you very much, President Drake. On behalf of the class of spring 2021, we thank you so much for delivering such an inspiring and uplifting commencement address. We truly appreciate your taking time from your busy schedule to be with us today. And we want you to know that Morgan State University is eternally grateful for your friendship. And during this pandemic, let the record reflect that the son of your mother and your father made his way back to the place that inspired them. And you are here inspiring other legacies. Dr. Drake, they will be enormously proud of you and what you have achieved, and you have made this full circle and come back to the place that spirited in this work. Thank you for blessing us. And so now, the honorary degrees will be conferred, and I call on Chairman Nkume.
Mr. President, the Board of Regents of Morgan State University hereby authorizes you to confer upon Dr. Michael B. Drake an honorary degree in recognition of his notable and very noteworthy achievements.
Mr. President, for his exceptional achievements as a prominent voice in higher education arena, for his visionary and transformational leadership of one of the largest public university systems in the United States, for his mastery of the art and science of medicine, for his steadfast commitment to the pursuit of equity and access to health care and education, and lastly, for his lifelong love of music, particularly rock and roll and jazz, I am pleased to present to you Dr. Michael B. Drake, healer, scholar, educator, and humanitarian, to receive at your hands the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
Michael V. Drake. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of Morgan State University, I do confer upon you the degree Doctor of Laws, with all the rights, privileges, duties, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Mr. President, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of Morgan State University, I urge you to confer upon Mr. Lonnie Liston Smith the honorary degree in recognition of his notable and very noteworthy achievements.
Mr. President, for his exceptional achievements as a multi-talented musician, for his unparalleled creativity in melding different musical styles and traditions, for his mastery of the art and science of jazz, and for his unabashed commitment to sharing the gift of music with the world, I am pleased to present to you Mr. Lonnie Liston Smith, a proud 1961 graduate of Morgan State University and jazz band extraordinaire whose cosmic echo is still heard today. To receive at your hands the degree Doctor of Fine Arts, honoris causa.
Lonnie Liston Smith. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Morgan State University Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon you the degree Doctor of Fine Arts, with all the rights, privileges, duties, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations. Once again, let's show some appreciation to our two honorary degree recipients, Dr. Drake and now Dr. Lonnie Smith. I I am now pleased to present Dr. Alicia Crumpton Young, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, who will recognize the seniors who are receiving Latin honors. Provost Young.
Mr. President, I am pleased to present the honor graduates of the Spring 2021 graduating classes. Honors graduates, please stand to be recognized according to the following categories. Cum laude, relative grade point averages from 3.4 to 3.59. Please stand. Congratulations, you may be seated. Magna cum laude, relative grade point averages from 3.6 to 3.79. Please stand. Congratulations, you may be seated. And summa cum laude, grade point averages from 3.8 to 4.0. Please stand. Congratulations. All honorees are recognized by the blue and gold tassels and the gold honor stoles that they wear. Congratulations again on your outstanding academic achievement. We are extremely proud of you.
Thank you, Provost Young. Since 1953, the President of Morgan State has presented 2 awards to outstanding members of the graduating class. The first of these awards is the President's Second Mile Award. It is presented to a member of the graduating class who best exemplifies the ideal of going the second mile in making a contribution to the enhancement of campus life. The President's Second Mile Award for Spring 2021 is presented to Erwin Miles, who is a baccalaureate degree recipient in sociology with a minor in Latin American and Caribbean studies. Congratulations to you, Ms. Miles. We do have a plaque for you, and we will present that to you in a special way. But congratulations to you, the recipient of the President's Second Mile Award, Ms. Erwin Miles. The second award is the President's Creative Achievement Award. It is presented to a member of the graduating class who has made an exceptional contribution of a creative nature to campus life. The President's Creative Achievement Award for Spring 2021 is presented to David Owe, who is in architecture and environmental design. And so David, please stand and be recognized. Here's David over here to line up. Congratulations. We also have a special plaque for you, David, that we will get to you as well as soon as the ceremony is in. I'm now pleased to present Major Malika Morgan, Chair of the Department of Military Science, who will announce the graduating ROTC cadets commissioned as second lieutenants in the various branches of the United States Army. Major Morgan.
Good morning, Mr. President. As a proud alum of the class of 2005, I present to you today the second lieutenants of the class of 2001. As I call your name, please stand. Lieutenant Miles Bowman Carter, Infantry. Lieutenant Keza Brown, Transportation. ordinance